Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you how to make a very quick, easy and simple carrot cake, and it tastes so delicious. So if you're interested, keep on watching. For the list of ingredients I used in this video, please kindly check the description box below. So we are going to start off by mixing our dry ingredients together. And here what you see me doing is simply measuring out my flour, and how to do that is just dip in your cup inside the flour, scoop out some flour, making sure that the cup is filled up, then use the back of your knife to scrape off the excess flour, and that's how you achieve your perfect 1 cup of flour. Now into the flour I've just added 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half tablespoon of baking powder, and finally we are going to be adding half teaspoon of salt. Now mix everything together and set that aside. So this is the carrot I'm going to be using, and this is the quantity I'll be using. I'm just going to cut them into smaller pieces and add into my blender. Then I'm going to finely chop them up with the food processor. If you want your carrot cake to be visible after making the cake, you can use a grater to grate them. Now once we are done with that, we are going to set that aside, and now let's move over to the wet ingredients. In a bowl, crack in 2 eggs. Add half cup of melted butter. You can use vegetable oil if you want. I'm going to whip that together and add half cup of granulated sugar. Sorry guys, something happened. I thought my camera was recording, but it wasn't. But what I did was to add half cup of brown sugar. I'm sorry about that, but just add half cup of brown sugar. Can you see the color? That is because of the brown sugar I added. Now to that we are going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. After mixing that together, we are going to add the chopped carrot or the grated carrot if you are using a grater to grate your carrots. Whatsoever method you used, this is time to add the carrots, mix everything together, and now we are going to incorporate our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Is that making sense at all? So we are going to be adding it batch by batch. As you saw now, I just sifted it with a sieve to make sure everything is finely blended. Okay, so now I'm adding the second batch. Just add everything now. And can you see why I shifted the flour? I don't want this. So I'm going to keep folding in everything, making sure that they are well incorporated. And at this point you should use a spatula to do this. You don't necessarily need a hand mixer for this. So after we are done mixing everything, we are going to grease our baking pan. I've just lined some parchment paper at the bottom of the pan just to make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. So we are going to grease it with some oil or with some butter. In this case I'm using butter. After greasing the pan, we are going to pour in the batter into the pan. Make sure that it is well balanced in the pan. Just heat it 2 or 3 times on the table surface. Meanwhile, I've been preheating my oven, and I preheated that in 180 degrees Celsius. You can do that in 350 degrees Fahrenheit. and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes and your cake is ready. Once it comes out clean, when you insert a toothpick, that's how you know that your cake is properly baked. Now you are going to let that cool down completely, and then you can now transfer it into your serving plate. So guys, this is it. It is so easy to put together. You can enjoy this with your favorite ice cream. You can even enjoy it with some yogurt, or you can have it with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Either way, it tastes so delicious, absolutely amazing. You need to give this a try. If you like this video, please click on that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.